Okay, so we're getting into March. This is when things start to count. Uh, I cannot believe it's week 18 already, but can't believe it's March already. It's snowing like mad out right now, though. Who? Uh, but let's just hop right into this. This is my top 10 for week 18, and honorable mention: New Mexico and Kansas State. Uh, Coming in, staying the same at 22-7. Number 10, Michigan State. They played one game, lost, and it was at Michigan. They lost 58-57. Michigan State's still the top team, and I could see them going to the regional finals or slipping into the Final Four. I mean, Michigan State's always tough, and I don't know, Tom Izzo's awesome. But coming in, down 4 spots at number 9, 24-5 on the year, Michigan Wolverines. They went 1-1 this week. They lost at Penn State. Penn State was winless in the Big Ten at the time, and they lost at Penn State 84-78, and they also beat Michigan State 58-57. So Michigan, I don't know. I just think they're young, so you're gonna see stuff like this. I mean, I could see them going to a regional final and losing. I no longer will see them going to the Final Four. I mean, it's possible, but I just don't see it. Maybe even losing in the Sweet 16. Coming in at number 8, down 2 spots at 23-5, Florida Gators. They went 1-1 this week. They lost at Tennessee 64-58, and then they beat Alabama 64-52, and that was a home game. Florida, I don't know. I think they're kind of banged up right now, so that's why I have them low. I think they do have some injuries, and I think their bench is running kind of thin, so I don't know. Florida, I don't know. Let's see what happens. I mean, Florida's pretty... Man, they have a lot of potential. It just seems like they're kind of running out of gas right now. So, up 2 spots at number 7, 24-5, Louisville Cardinals. They went 2-0 this week. They beat Paul 79-58. They beat Syracuse at Syracuse 58-53. Louisville's, I don't know. I think people's kind of lighting them off. I don't know why. Louisville is a good team, and just look out. I mean, potential of the Final Four team. I say it all every week. Tino, awesome coach. You know the drill. Louisville's a good team, and I could see them stepping up a notch right now. I mean, Louisville is just like Michigan State. They seem to play their best basketball in March. So, look out. Okay, so coming in at number 6, up 2 spots at 23-4 is the Georgetown Hoyas. They went 2-0 this week. They beat UConn at UConn 79-78, and they beat Rutgers 64-51. I was going to put them higher, but I decided not to, simply because their strength of schedule is 40th in the country, but I still think they're a tough team. I could see them going to a regional final, like, the Elite 8. I don't see them making it to the Final Four. It's definitely a possibility. Any of these top teams, top 10 teams, possibility to go to the Final Four, but I think the best they will do, if that, is making it to a regional final and knocking off a couple big teams. That's it. Coming in at number 5, up 2 spots, 25-4, Kansas Jayhawks, and Kansas is starting to come around, which I figured they would. I just about put Kansas above Duke, but I couldn't. Kansas is an extremely good team. Bill Self is awesome, and remember, they have a lot of players that on this team that made it to the national championship game last year, and that experience may pay off. So look out for Kansas. They do have a strength of schedule ranking of 16th. They have the 16th toughest schedule in the country, believe it or not. See, I about put Georgetown above Kansas, and I didn't, simply because Kansas, believe it or not, has a much tougher schedule than Georgetown. So coming in, staying the same at number 4, 25-4 overall, the Duke Blue Devils. They beat. They went 1-1. They lost at Virginia, 73-68, and they beat Miami 79-76 at home. So I mean, Duke was at home. Their schedule strength's 1. I mean, they have the toughest schedule in the country, so that's impressive. And then you have Coach K. Like I said, every week, Coach K is awesome. Staying the same, coming out number 3, 23-5, Miami Hurricanes. They went 1-1 this week. They won against Virginia Tech, 76-58, and then they lost at Duke, 79-76. Their strength of schedule is full. Now here's the deal. I think Miami is better than Duke. I don't see how anybody, the coaches poll and the AP poll, has Duke above Miami. I knew it would happen. It is just absolutely crazy to do that. It's just mind-blowing to me. I don't understand it. Miami is up by 2 games in the ACC. Miami is 14-2 in the ACC, and Duke's 12-4. And Duke just lost at Virginia. And Miami only lost by 3, okay? Duke had Kelly back, okay? And I think he scored like 30 points. And Miami still only lost by 3 points at Duke. And they're still 2 games up. And they beat Duke by, 90-63 by 27 points all in the season in Miami. So I think if it was a neutral court, Miami would have won, no doubt. How in this world could you put Duke above Miami, even after losing? Miami's battle. Losing by 3 at Duke. Come on. I just don't understand it. Miami. I think Duke's right up there. Don't get me wrong, but I don't see how you could put Duke above Miami. I just don't understand it. Staying the same, coming in at number 2 is the Gonzaga Bulldogs, 29-2 on the year. 2-0 this week. They won at BYU 70-65, and they beat Portland 81-52, and they were home in that game. Gonzaga, I'm going to say it again. I say it every week. Fuse, best team you've ever had at Gonzaga, probably. They're looking pretty good. And staying the same, coming in at number 1 at 25-4 is the Indiana Hoosiers. They went 1-1 this week. They lost at Minnesota 77-73, and they beat Iowa 73-60 Saturday, and they went home in the end. So you have to. The reason why I debated it, and I just can't put Gonzaga number 1. I just can't. Their strength of schedule is 94th in the country. Indiana is 19th. I think overall, and I'm not being biased, I think overall, if you look at the body of work All this season, I think you have to give it to Indiana, number one right now. You just have to. I think they've been the most consistent. I think they're undefeated against ranked teams. All four of the losses come to unranked teams, and every one of those games they should have won. It wasn't like a blowout or nothing like that. And Indiana played absolutely horrible in those games. I mean, horrible, and they still almost won. And that's what I'm saying. I think, without question, more than anybody in the country, Indiana could have won or should have won in the games they lost more than anybody else in the country. Every single one of them, those losses, they should have won. And I don't think there's a team in the country that could say that as much as IU when it comes to their losses. And that's what I'm saying. I think Indiana's upset for them, don't get me wrong. And I'm not going back and what I've said in my blogs. It's just, compared with other teams, all these teams will have an inconsistencies and stuff. But I think Indiana's been the most inconsistent. Doesn't mean I'm happy with Indiana and how they're playing, but it's encouraging because they haven't played the best, and I still think they're the best. I mean, if you really look at it, I think that's it. Tomorrow, maybe back to, tomorrow, big night. IU plays at senior night. Indiana plays at Ohio State at home. I'm either gonna do a senior special tomorrow, like on the seniors for IU, and I probably will do that instead. And then Tuesday, I'll wait till Tuesday to analyze the game. I don't think I'm going to analyze it tomorrow night like I have been. I think I'm just going to make a special tribute and talk about the seniors for Indiana and what they've meant to the program that has, they've seen it at the lowest point, that Indiana basketball level's seen, and now they've seen it at one of the highest, and it's pretty emotional thinking about it. I love all seniors, and I love IU, but I hope everybody has a good night, and be safe if it's snowing where you are, because we're getting slammed for the first time all year, 5 to 8 inches of snow. But until then, peace. Coming in at number 6, 23-4, up 2 spots. Georgetown Hoyas. They went 2-0 this week. They beat UConn at UConn 79-78, and they beat Syracuse at Syracuse 58-53. And they and then coming in at number 1, staying the same at 25-4 is your Indiana Hoosiers. The Indiana Hoosiers.